Now in example 17, you see an example involving a sack of mixed grass seeds. Now they tell you that in this sack, that 35% are rye grass seeds. Alright, they want you to use a suitable approximation to find the probability that in the sample of 400 seeds there are, for A, exactly 135 rye grass seeds. Now, if the question didn't say anything about using approximation, actually the distribution is binomial, and you can find the answer very quickly using the GC. But because they insist that you use a suitable approximation, you're not expected to use binomial distribution to find the answer. Okay? So how should we present our solution? First of all, we will let x be the random variable representing the number of ryegrass seeds in a sample of 400 seeds. So straight away, x is a binomial distribution with 400 as the n and 0.35 as the p. Okay? So again, strictly speaking, the answer to this part is just probability x equals to 135. Okay? And you can easily use GC to get the answer. But now, I want to use normal. I want to use a suitable approximation which is normal to find this probability. So how do we present? Again, we check for conditions. Okay? Now what are the conditions? First of all, n must be large. 400 is definitely bigger than 50. Okay, 400 is definitely large. And then we look for MP. MP and MPQ must be more than 5. So if you take your n 400 times p, you get 140, bigger than 5. Your NQ, which is 400 times 1 minus 0.35, will be 260, and that is again bigger than 5. So all the conditions are true. So when all the conditions are true, you can straight away tell people that x is a normal distribution with mean 140. Where to get 140? Over here, this is your NP, and your variance, which is NPQ 91, okay, approximately. Now, in our presentation, it's important to use the word approximately here because x is binomial and not normal. Okay, so the word approximately is critical. So once I've got this, then I'm going to use the GC to find A, probability x equals to 135. Now, I have to use my continuity correction first. The number 135, right, is here. Then any number between 134.5 and 135.5 when corrected to the nearest whole number will give you 135. So that's why I will change my x equals 135 to this interval. Okay, x between 134.5 to 135.5. And then I will use my normal CDF to find the answer. Done. Now let's take a look at the other parts. Now in part B, you want to find probability that there are less than 120 ryegrass seeds. So that's the same as saying I'm interested in probability x less than 120. Now what about C? I want to find probability between 120 and 150 ryegrass seeds inclusive. So that's probability x between 120 and 150. Okay? Then what about D? I want to have more than 160 ryegrass seeds. So let's do the conversion first. Okay, I need to convert to intervals. Okay, I'm doing the continuity correction. So all of them have got to have their CC on top. Then for the first one, now what is my interval going to be? I will ask myself, now what is the number that I need? I need numbers that are less than 119. Okay, so are less than 119. So if you want, you can draw an interval. 119 is here. I will have all numbers less than or equals to, or rather less than 119.5. Okay, so this becomes 119.5 over here. Now what about the next one? I want x to be between 120 and 150 inclusive of both endpoints. Okay, it will not be too difficult for you to figure out that this number is 119.5. Okay, and what is this number? 149.5. Okay, What about the next one? I want to find probability x bigger than 160. What is the first number I need? I need 161. Okay? Bigger than 160 doesn't include 160. So the first number I need is 161. So this is bigger than 160.5. Okay, strictly speaking, there's an equal sign there. Okay? So once you have got everything done, all the CC done, then straight away you can press your GC to get the answer. Okay, let's look at the printed solution. Yeah, I have x less than 120. So the first number I need is 119. Okay, I explained this earlier already, 119. So I will have everything less than 119.5. Then for 120 and 150, okay, I will need the number 120 all the way to 150. So if you want, you can draw another number line. Your 120 is here, your 150 is here. Okay, I need everything bigger than 119.5 and everything less than 150.5. Okay, so that's how I get this. Then again, just press GC, get answer. For x bigger than 160, continuity correction will change this to x bigger than 160.5. Alright, and press GC, get answer. See, it's a simple thing, right?